guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I thought I would share with you my after sickness clean and show you how I disinfect my house after one of us has been ill. Now I really need to do this today because my husband Matt has not been feeling very well and I really want to stop it from spreading to anyone else in our home. So I'm going to show you how I do it, and I've also got a few tips on how you can keep viruses at bay from coming into your house. But it's really important because viruses can actually live on your surfaces for up to 2 weeks. So I want to make sure I disinfect everything, get it all clean, and I hope you really enjoy my tips. If you do, give it a big like, and if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I post so much content to do with cleaning, and I would love to have you as a viewer. So first off, let's talk about keeping viruses away in the first place, and I know this is probably top of mind for a lot of us, but my first tip is as soon as you and the kids walk through the door to take off your shoes, and make sure the kids do as well, and try and have a place for them to go. We've got an under the stairs cupboard where we put all of the shoes, but whether it's just in your porch or at your front door, it's great if they can get into the habit of taking them off, because shoes carry so many germs. It not only makes your day-to-day cleaning much easier if they're not wearing them, but it can also stop those germs being trapped through your home. And it's also great if you can put them away or in baskets, because if you have a toddler running around or a baby, they love to put anything in their mouths, including shoes. So it's great if they have like a home to go to. Another tip is to wash your hands as soon as you get home, and also get your children to do the same. There are so many germs at school and at nursery that it's important to, as soon as you walk in the door, wash those germs off to just help stop the spread a little bit. And it's also important that they wash their hands for long enough. 20 seconds is the recommended amount of time. So a little hack that we do is while they're washing their hands, we will either sing happy birthday twice or sing one of their favorite nursery rhymes, because that is about 20 seconds. Makes it a bit more fun for them and encourages them to wash their hands. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you was actually sent in by a doctor who is a viewer of my channel. She said if you ever pick up a child from school or nursery and they seem a bit under the weather, maybe they have a bit of a raised temperature, then it's a good idea that when you get them home to change their clothes and even bath them. Viruses can actually live on their clothes from nursery and continue to infect them. So if you can get them off of them and get them cleaned, then that could actually help. Next up, let's talk about the supplies that I use when I want to disinfect my home. Now, obviously, mild cleaners are not going to cut it when you want to be getting rid of germs and bacteria and viruses. So I like to use this cleaner here. This is an antibacterial surface cleanser that kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses. But I know some people like to make up their own disinfectants by diluting some bleach with water or some Zaflora with water. So whatever your favorite disinfectant is, of course you can use that. It's just really important that you actually read the instructions on the back, because they're all different, and I'm actually guilty of not reading the instructions sometimes. But for this one, you just have to spray this onto your surface and then wipe it down with a damp cloth, but then it's really important that you allow it to dry on its own. So this one says it kills E. coli, it kills MRSA, salmonella, but it also kills influenza and the coronavirus as well, among other things. I also like to use cloths when I'm disinfecting over using sponges, because they can actually harbor bacteria and viruses in their crevices. And when I do start going around and disinfecting, it's really important that you think about the hot spots, as I like to call them, in your home, which are basically the high touch areas. And you also want to think about where the person who's unwell has also touched. So things like the remote control, you'll definitely want to wipe that down. Your phone as well. Apparently we touch our phone up to 2,000 times a day. So this is a place where there could be lots of germs. Also laptops, car door handles, doorknobs in general, cupboard doors. Also good to think about the light switches, the doorknobs, the trash cans, also even things like the toothpaste tubes that will have been touched by the sick person. And it's also important to wash their toothbrushes. So I normally wash the toothbrushes by boiling them on the hob in boiling water for 3 minutes, but I know some people like to just dip toothbrushes in vinegar for up to an hour. So however you do it, it's completely up to you, but it's just a good idea to think about all of those places where germs could spread. Also, the railing on your staircases, bedside tables, and most technology. But now I'm actually going to go room to room and show you what I clean and disinfect. So first off, let's talk about bedrooms. So when it comes to preventing the spread of germs in a bedroom, I would focus on the sheets, of course. I would strip the bed, stick them into the wash along with their pajamas. It's also really important that you remember to do their bathrobes, maybe even slippers, and if they have a cuddly toy or a blanket or a comforter, also wash that. And I would normally wash all clothes on 30, but after an illness or a sickness, I would put it up to the highest heat that fabric is allowed to go. Next up, let's talk about the bathrooms in your home. Now, this is probably the biggest danger zone that you really want to sanitize after someone has been unwell. So again, thinking about everything that they have touched. So the flushing handles, the toilet itself, the area around the toilet, the sink, the taps, everything that has been touched. You really want to sanitize it, again, following the correct instructions on your surface cleaner. When it comes to your kitchen, of course, you're gonna wanna wash any dishes or utensils that have been used by the person who's unwell. So I would just stick it into my dishwasher on a slightly hotter wash. But if you don't have a dishwasher, you can disinfect your dishes just by washing it by hand, by using a little bit of bleach and really diluting it with water. Of course, you'll have to read the instructions on the back of your bleach bottle, but that is a way of disinfecting. And then when it comes to the kitchen, I focus on things like the surface areas as well as the refrigerator door handle, dishwasher handle, any like cupboards or drawers and places again that you touch a lot. And I would also give the bin a wash as well. And the last thing I do in my post-sick clean is to air out the house. So just opening up windows and doors. Even if it's winter, I just find that it's actually really nice to get rid of that stale air and get some fresh air into the home. But anyway, that's all of my tips. I hope you really enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments if there's anything else that you guys do or recommend, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!